Hi, this is Michael Cheney on GetMomentumTV.com, helping you get what you want in no time, every time. On today's episode, we're going to be speaking all about energy. You might agree that I've got just a little bit of energy. Sometimes I'm like a million miles an hour running up and down, jumping all over the place. People say, how do I get this energy? Well, I'm going to share with you some of the reasons and the methods that I use to create energy on this particular episode. There's no time for slacking. So let's get cracking. What is energy? Energy is the life force. It's what makes all of us, if we examine ourselves closely with a microscope, we'll actually see that we're not made up of physical stuff, we're made up of energy stuff. That's my science teacher interpretation. Okay, everything is energy. Everything you see around you is actually made up of energy. Energy also has like a spiritual connotation, you know, the fact that it can't be created, it can't be destroyed. It just kind of changes form and moves through all these different things. Energy is really what helps you break through all those barriers, jump over those hurdles and get to where you want to be in life. So we know it's important because it helps us do that. It helps us get more out of the day, wake up earlier, go to bed, you know, later, get the things done, create the dream life and the dream destiny that we actually have and we want. So how do we create it? Well, rather than spend time initially on how you actually create energy, let me just first explain some of the ways you can stop losing energy, because a lot of people are great at creating energy, but they just have a real problem when it comes to losing it, and they lose it more quicker than they actually create it. So this idea of energy, it's basically like you have like a bank account, okay? And the energy that you get, whether it's through eating food and setting a vision for your life gives you energy. You have a certain amount, a bank account, and when you do certain things in life, that bank account comes down and has an effect on your energy. Now, one of the biggest things, the biggest drains on your energy is actually digestion, believe it or not. The act of digesting and breaking down food takes a lot of energy from you. So you might start down here, but digesting a meal, particularly a really dense meal, like lots of meat and potatoes and stuff, a huge meal, is going to take a lot of energy for you to digest. Now, you are going to get some energy from that meal, but sometimes you can actually, take more energy to digest it than you actually get by, eating the thing. That's why you see some people go to bed late, they eat late just before they go to bed, they eat a large meal and then they collapse to sleep. And what happens is their body spends all that night, rather than repairing and rejuvenating itself and re-energizing itself, what happens is their body has spent the entire night actually digesting that food. And that's when you can wake up tired by doing these things. So that's a drain. Another drain on your energy is negative thinking on, negative kind of habits. Things like, feeling angry, frustrated, confused, resentment, feeling guilty. All these things can really have a negative effect on your energy and drain your energy, really bring that energy down because you spend a lot of time going over these things. Let me just say, if you've had something negative happen to you, maybe somebody's called you, a name, or they picked fun at you, or something's happened that's got you frustrated or angry, sometimes you can find yourself walking around the house, thinking, you're getting really grumpy about it, and you play it over and over in your mind, and that is costing you energy. It's bringing your energy level down. That energy could be used to actually get you forward, to get you to where you want to be, to get you to, the dream life that you actually want, rather than, going on that treadmill or even going backwards by actually spending time playing these things over and over. If you find yourself playing, a negative event like that over and over in your mind, just catch yourself and stop it and replace it with something else. Replace it with, a positive memory or a happy memory, something like that's going to actually overlay and get rid of that negative memory that's actually bringing your energy level down. So those are some of the drains, the energy drains. What about some of the energy boosters that you can use? Well, one of the main energy boosters that you can use is actually exercise. That's right, I didn't believe it either, but moving around, jogging around or walking or whatever it is actually going to give you energy. You're like a dynamo on a bike. A dynamo creates energy when energy is given to it. And you're the same. When you are given energy by, movement, you're actually creating more energy and you feel more energetic and get more stuff done. That's why if you're spending all day at the computer and you're sitting there, click, click, you're not going to have any energy. Stand up, get around, move around, walk, run, jump, dance, sing, I don't care what it is, laugh. Anything that involves movement is going to give you energy. The final thing that's actually going to give you energy to enable you to get to where you want to be in life super quick and get ultimate momentum is setting clear vision, getting clear and getting clarity on exactly what it is that you want. When you get clarity on exactly what it is that you want out of life, that gives you a massive amount of energy. And for me, that is why I have such a high amount of energy. Doing this is what I love. Helping you is what I love. This is my passion, and it's just amazing to me that this is a job that I get paid for. It's just ridiculous. It's like a holiday. So you have to get clear on what you want. Now, to help you do that, I've created this free audio over here called $1 Million Momentum. Well, I want you to go and get this audio right now. If you're serious about being successful, you need to go and get this audio. It's free, right? I'm even helping you even more because it's free. Go over, put your name and email address in there, listen to that free audio, and that will help you get clarity on what it is that you want from your life so that you're able to get energy and get momentum to actually get there. Okay, that's it for this episode. Remember, it only takes a moment to create momentum, and I'll see you next time.